We are right now in the Parque. It's a urban park called Jayu P'ucho.
And so it's one of the largest urban parks, or parks for that matter, in Viacha, and it's pretty well used. There aren't many other places like this in Viacha.
And people really like to come to this park because one is the only place like this here, like around this area. And so people from El Alto, that is the closest place to Viacha, come a lot, and people from Viacha and from El Campo.
They have a toddler park, which is just over there, and they have picnic areas, and they have a little lake that they really enjoy, and a huge kind of slide called the toboggan, which is one of the main attractions here.
Yeah, that's the main reason why people come to these parks, because of the toboggan. It's very large and it's very unique for the area, so people really like to come here and enjoy it.
So our project was basically, well, given just the context of our workplace and our work environment, our project ended up being our seed project. That's mainly what we focused on these past 5.5 months. So our seed project was related to, kind of looking at how to improve public space within Viacha by specifically focusing on this park. We wanted to improve the quality of this park through doing actual physical improvements and just doing background research on the park. So we were really interested in kind of using our planning knowledge to kind of develop or do a bit of research on the park, and just to give kind of more concrete recommendations of what to do in the future, and knowing like what the actual people, the community, want to see in this park in the future.
So for this purpose, we made a public consultation at the end of February, and it was very successful. We did 3 activities. One was a questionnaire with around 35 questions that took people a long time to answer.
You shouldn't do 35 questions.
Never.
Never.
And then we also did like activity with children. So we got them color pencils, and we asked them to draw either the park as it is or what they would like to see in the park. And we did this activity with sticky notes where we asked questions or related to the park and public space, and like they were supposed to give us like a simple quick answer,
1-word answer,
and it was very interesting to see what people thought about public space, for example.
Yeah. For me, I think it was really interesting to see what kids were drawing, because obviously they're well informed of the spaces that they occupy, but perhaps can't express it in the same way that an adult could. So we were really interested in seeing what kids actually thought through the medium of art. So it was really cool to see the kinds of things that they were drawing, and there were a lot of people that were pretty artistic.
Yeah. And also for this quick questionnaire, we found out that most of people think that public space is just the streets.
Yeah, so that was something interesting in our research, which is, I guess, different from the context in Canada. For us, like back in Canada, at least in our experience, public space is always associated with, say, official parks or squares or gardens, and not so much. We don't really think of the streets as public space or spaces where we can actually do stuff. But it's the complete opposite here, where in actuality, like, there aren't many official parks or gardens or there are a few squares, but a lot of the new ones aren't well designed in some ways. But when it comes to the streets, people here, not just in Viacha but in Bolivia, know how they use the streets as public space.
Yeah.
They use it as spaces for selling things, for partying, for protesting, which is a big thing here. So it's really cool to see how
that appropriation.
The appropriation of the streets, which is something that especially I guess just reading with Habitat 3 and the New Urban Agenda, how that's kind of one of the pushes to kind of appropriate more of the streets and those kinds of public spaces and not just official parks and things like that.
After this public consultation, we also decided to make some physical improvements. So we decided to build a playground, and we're working on it. We have like 5 days to finish, but we're almost there. And okay.
And you can see it in the background.
Yeah.
So we purposely sat here so you can see it.
Yeah.
And
it's been long days, these last days. Thank you.
Thank you for listening to us.
Yeah, thank you for staying there.
See you.
Bye.
Hi everyone, so this is La Paz and this is our apartment, and I just wanted to thank you for watching our video. Unfortunately we ran out of time and so we couldn't go into more details about our personal experiences here in Bolivia, but if you want to know more about that, check out our other video on the Skip YouTube channel. Hasta luego!